Hello everybody, it is Hawk here. So today we are going to be going over Baruuk Prime, the latest Prime that released just a couple of days ago, and he is actually very, very good. I really see him more as a solo frame instead of a team player, and that's just because how he's built. So, first of all, we're just going to go over his abilities for people that don't know. Elude, his first ability, will allow you to dodge all incoming projectiles while the ability is active, having an energy drain, but it's only whenever you're not attacking. So this is basically going to be his Helminth slot. His second ability, Lull, will basically just put enemies to sleep, and whenever they are asleep, you can end up obviously doing the sneak attacks, I guess you would call it. I forget what they're called. Finishers, that's what they're called. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This will also help with his meter for his Serene Storm. We'll get to that in a little bit. Desolate Hands, these will send out daggers orbiting around Baruch, and they will seek out enemies, disarming them from their guns, so they basically only resort to melee. Again, this is going to give us some damage reduction, and it helps a bit with his charge for his fourth. Like I said, for his fourth ability, Serene Storm, this will basically be the restraint meter that you need to make go down so you could keep using your fourth ability. That's where we're going to be using our second ability and third ability. The third ability is mainly for damage reduction again, but the second ability is what we're going to be basically spamming to keep the meter from going up. Yeah, this ability also gives you damage reduction, but deals impact damage as the base damage. Thankfully, it does have an exalted weapon here that we will check out the build straight after we do Baruch's, obviously. So, for the build here, we have melee guidance, which will reduce our combo duration but increase allies. This is pretty much needed to keep getting red crits because the way his combo duration is right now, and has been for the past couple of years actually, it's bugged. So you need to have this melee guidance augment mod, or not augment, but aura mod on Baruch, just so you can keep getting red crits. It is what it is, but it's whatever. It's fine. So, Reactive Storm, this is basically what's going to make our fourth ability so OP because it will give us 250% base status chance and change its damage type to match enemy weaknesses. So you could see how that could be broken. And this does scale with strength. So yeah. Adaptation for survivability on top of our 4th's damage reduction and our 3's damage reduction. That keeps him alive, so you don't need Arcane Guardian at all. We have Fleeting Expertise to give us more efficiency and minus duration, Transit Fortitude for more strength and minus duration. And the reason you want negative duration is so you can keep spamming the lull. We have Stretch and Cunning Drift to boost our range up for our second ability up to 40 meters. Prime Continuity allows you to battle out some of the negative duration because you do want some duration, because if it's so low it won't put enemies to sleep, then yeah. Over Vitality Intensify, obviously for more strength and health, so we get more survivability and a bit of the set bonuses. Arcane Fury, for whenever we get a crit hit, we get 60% chance for 180 melee damage, which is very, very good, considering this does work with our Exalted weapon. Arcane Strike for 15% chance to get 60% attack speed to melee weapons whenever we do it on hit. So yeah. That is Baruch's build, however. We're also going to use Desert Wind Prime. So, build here is basically we ended up putting on some viral and heat because that is just amazing damage outright, along with the augment mod to transform into the weakness of said enemies that you're hitting. Again, Corrupt Charge, we need that negative combo duration to help keep getting red crits. Berserker Fury, because more melee attack speed on melee kill is just baller. Sacrificial Steel for crit chance, Prime Pressure Point for damage, Organ Shatter for crit damage. Obviously, you could, if you feel like it, change the Prime Pressure Point for any of the Smite mods, but I just prefer Prime Pressure Point. So, we're still not done with this yet. We have Naramon to obviously keep our combo up and let it go slowly down instead of having to keep building combo up the entire time. Vega Prime, because we're going to be using it as stat stick.
Well put together, operator.
Here's just the basic build here. I'll just let you take a look at that and then move on. So yeah, you could additionally, if you do want some more combo duration, I don't really think it's needed, put primary and secondary dexterity on your weapons here. Obviously, I'm not going to do that because Baruch punch everything in the face. I should also mention that replaced his first ability with Third Strike, so we can end up damaging enemies, getting health back from the enemies that we do hit, and reducing their armor to basically nothing, and their shields actually. So this is basically going to be using for Eximus enemies and Acolytes on the Steel Path. We additionally have all 5 Archon shards with melee crit damage buffs. So yeah. This is going to be pretty darn strong. Now then, probably what you need to see is this build in action, so let's do that. So we're going to cast our 2, or our 3 actually, then our 2 on these low enemies, build our combo here a bit, because they're going to Steel Path. I'll activate this.
Is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
Now we press R2 and just melee everything to build our combo, and now we activate R4.
May work here due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have a necromech, you may use it. fighters won't be far behind.
Now we're gonna have to build combo back up a little bit.
The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready. These manifestations must not be allowed a foothold on Lua. Life support is at risk. Destroy them.
Alright, so that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.